This woman had just gone for a swim in the ocean, but when she came back on shore, she witnessed something absolutely bizarre. Her husband was sneakily taking off his pants, then coiling his belt into a loop, and strapping it tightly around his feet. Without warning, he climbed a towering coconut tree like a monkey. Lisa was stunned. What the hell was he doing? Out of curiosity, she followed him into the coconut grove. But just as she got close, she overheard him flirting with another woman in the treetops. The moment she heard his voice dripping with affection, rage consumed her. She was tempted to shake the tree and send him crashing down to his death. But instead, she decided to play dumb. To see how her cheating husband would try to cover this up, pretending to be looking for him, she called out sweetly. The man panicked and quickly hid his phone. When questioned, he claimed he had just climbed up to pick coconuts. Lisa simply smiled. Seeing her calm demeanor, he foolishly thought he'd gotten away with it. Little did he know, his wife already had a plan. That night, the husband lay peacefully in bed, snuggled up next to Lisa, while she made no mention of what happened earlier. Naively, he assumed the issue had blown over, but Lisa had already stolen a glance at his phone, which now suddenly had a password lock. That was the final confirmation. Her husband was definitely having an affair. As her gaze shifted toward the speedboat in the distance, a dangerous idea began to take shape. The next morning, the husband was awakened by the sound of waves crashing onto the shore. Before he could fully come to his senses, Lisa strolled over calmly and delivered some bad news. The boat had been swept away during the night by the tide, and unfortunately, so had his phone. But she reassured him not to worry. The island wasn't that remote, and someone would surely come by soon. He was suspicious but said nothing, choosing instead to quietly sit by the beach and take in the view. Trying to lift his spirits, Lisa offered to fetch some wild fruit to ease his hunger. But once she stepped into the forest, she hurried across to the far side of the island, making her way to a hidden cave. And there, tucked safely inside, was the speedboat and her husband's phone, perfectly intact. Everything had been staged. Her real plan was to trap him here, so he could never leave her side again. But what she didn't know was that her detail-oriented husband had secretly followed her, and just caught her red-handed.